of the biggest myths about the common cold, according to commoncold.org, is becoming cold or chilled leads to catching a cold. This is not true. The common cold has happened to almost everyone. In fact, over 1 billion people in the United States get the cold each year. That is why it is important for us to have a better understanding of the common cold. What we should know about the common cold is how it spreads, the symptoms, and how to prevent and treat the common cold. Coldness doesn't cause the common cold. So what does? Here's how you get sick. The cold virus travels through the nose, mouth, or eyes to the back of the throat, which is called the adenoid. The cold virus attaches itself to the cells of the adenoid. The virus goes into the cell, then the cell is infected, creating a lot more viruses in the cell, until the cell can no longer function as a cell. It ruptures, causing lots of viruses to spread to other cells, and the process repeats over and over again. It only takes one particle to cause a cell to get infected. People can spread the virus to another person by touch or by someone touching an object that's been touched by someone who's infected. Also, it can be transmitted through the air. Colds happen all year round, but they primarily happen in the winter. This is thought to happen because people get closer together in the winter because they want to stay warm. After getting the cold virus, it only is a matter of time before you start showing symptoms. Symptoms can be shown in 2 to 3 days after first contact. The virus can start showing symptoms in 10 hours from when it was first introduced, but the peak time for symptoms is 2 to 3 days. But it can last up to a week. Cold symptoms include nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, sneezing, headache, cough, decrease in appetite, muscle aches, and in younger children can cause a fever that ranges from 100 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. The best way to prevent yourself from getting the common cold is to have good hygiene, which is including washing your hands thoroughly, avoid touching your eyes or nose, cover coughs and sneezes, and avoid people who might be contaminated. After trying not to get the common cold, it turns out people still get it. There are many different types of treatment. Some include over-the-counter medicines. Antihistamines can help stop a runny nose, and vitamin C and zinc helps the blood vessels stay clean and healthy. The best strategy, though, is getting lots of sleep and drinking lots of fluids. And it's best to do this as soon as possible. Most colds go away in a day or two. Vaccines don't work, because according to the CDC, over 200 vaccines can cause the common cold. So finding the right virus would be tricky. Antibiotics don't work because they cure bacteria, and the common cold is a virus. Now we know all about the common cold. We should try our best to prevent getting it. If we don't prevent it, then we will become sick. And then we can try to treat it. Hopefully you have learned something today, because we all get the common cold sooner or later, but over time we also get better.